Hello dear student, how are you? I hope you're fine. Welcome to another video. Today we'll be talking about prefixes. This is a video aimed at more advanced students, so if you're not an advanced student, I regret to inform you that you need to skip this video because probably it's not going to be very useful for you. Okay? Something that happens with students all the time when they get to more advanced level is that they feel they know a lot of words, but sometimes they just cannot put those words into practice. So the idea of our vocabulary lessons is to provide you with more advanced words and try and make you able to use these more advanced words while you're speaking and not just recognizing them when you are listening, okay? A very nice way to enhance vocabulary is by learning about prefixes and suffixes. As I said, today's lesson is about prefixes, but there will be other videos talking about suffixes. It really helps if we understand that these prefixes, each one of them will have a specific purpose or a specific function. For example, today we will start by analyzing what happens to a word when we use up, when we allocate up before the word. And you will see that most of the times when we use up, we are talking about a change for the better. A change for the better, but not necessarily a change for the better. Sometimes this change is for a situation, a change for a situation in terms of position. So we are describing something that is happening and it's changing its position. It's getting into a higher position. So we could even say that it's a change for a higher position. This position that I'm writing here can be approached literally or it can be approached metaphorically, okay? For example, let's take the verb upgrade. This is a verb and it's really important to know what part of speech the new word we're working with belongs to so you can use it more accurately. Upgrade, okay, of course you already know this because this word because we use it all the time, but I'm going to use it in a very simple sentence. I used to have a simple YouTube account and I realized that it didn't provide me with as many benefits as a premium YouTube account and I just decided to change my account into a better version of it. So it's a change for the better. And I upgraded my YouTube account. I made it better. I made it more modern. So we know that upgrade is make something better, make something more modern. But we can think of another word, for instance, the word upturn. This is not a verb, okay, my mistake. This is a noun. And when we say that an upturn or there was an upturn in something, we are saying that there was a change for the better too. We could say that, I don't know, we saw an upturn in economy. There was an upturn in economy, so economy got better, okay? It is a change for the better, an upturn. The same will happen with uplift, for instance. Uplift can be a verb and it can be a noun. And it literally means move something that is in a lower position into a higher position, if you use it as a verb. Or metaphorically speaking, you can use it as a verb to talk about something that is changing into a situation that is better. Not only in a higher position, but a situation that maybe is better. We could think of a sentence like, your presence uplifts my spirit. It makes me feel better, okay? Uplift. And as a noun, it has the same meaning as an upturn. So if we say that we saw an upturn in economy, we could say that we saw an uplift in economy. Economy got better, okay? As a noun, it equals upturn. We can think of upsize, and a lot of students confuse upsize with upgrade. Guys, be careful with this. Upgrade is a verb that means something that is changing for a better version. Whereas upsize is a verb that describes something getting bigger. And something that gets bigger doesn't necessarily get better, okay? You can think of maybe upsizing your house, making your house bigger. Let's say that you've just had twins and now you need more room in your house, so you decided to build 2 more bedrooms. And during the process, you ran out of resources and you didn't have enough money to, say, I don't know, paint the walls or decorate the ceiling. So you see that the result of this upsizing is not necessarily something better in terms of more sophisticated or more modern. You're just making it bigger, larger. That's the meaning of upsize, to make something bigger, not necessarily make it better, okay? That's an upsize. This is a verb too. We could also think of, upward. I like this word a lot. Upward is an adjective, but we can also use it as an adverb, and it means something that is moved into a higher position. So I could say that he made, for instance, he made an upward movement. He made an upward movement. And we know that this is an adjective because it is categorizing a noun, and the word that categorizes a noun is an adjective. But we could say that he moved upwards. We are saying that he moved from a lower position into a higher position. And now it's categorizing a verb. We know that this is an adverb. So these are some words that we can see, in which we can see the uses of up working as a prefix that makes a change for the better, change for a situation in terms of position. So something was at a lower position and now it has been moved to a higher position, like an uplift, like an upsize. Something was small and it got bigger, so it was upsized. And upward indicates something that changed from one position into another, but it's an adjective, so it needs to classify a noun. And upwards is used as an adverb when you are doing something and this something is moving into a higher position. For example, you can look upwards. If you look upwards, you look into a higher position. You look at the ceiling, for example. Right now, I am looking upwards. I can move my marker upwards. Move is a verb, that's why I'm using the adverb. But the movement is a noun, that was an upward movement. So this is the first set of words that I separated for this class. Let's repeat them after me. Upgrade, upturn, uplift, upsize, upward, and upwards. This is an adverb. Guys, I'm really sorry. I ran out of ink, so I just have red markers to write on the board today. My bad, okay? I promise next videos you'll see more colors on my board, but for now I only have this red color. Good, I'm going to give you some sentences now and I want you to write them down. So if you do not have a piece of paper around you, please stop this video, grab a pen, a piece of paper, and write these sentences down. First one, we need to upsize the entire computer system. Again, we need to upsize the entire computer system. And you are correct if you wrote this sentence. I'm going to write it right over here on the right corner of my board. Let's say the first one, we need to upsize the entire, entire computer system. Okay, that's a sentence using upsize. This is a verb. Second sentence, please write it down. It's a dictation activity. Number 2, we have noticed a sharp upturn in the economy. We have noticed a sharp upturn in the economy. We have noticed, present perfect, a sharp upturn in the economy. We have noticed a sharp upturn in the economy. Upturn is a noun. Number 3, This meal uplifted my spirit. This meal uplifted my spirit. Quite often you will see uplift being used metaphorically. It is rather used metaphorically than literally. But here we go. This meal uplifted my spirit. I started feeling better after this meal. I don't know if you can see, I'm moving in front of the table, or in front of the board. Fourth sentence, it's a little longer. It says, forecasts suggest that stores in central London are to enjoy a 15% uplift in sales this semester. One more time for you. Forecasts suggest that stores in central London are to enjoy a 15% uplift in sales this semester. Let's write this down. Forecasts suggest that stores, can you see this being written here? Yes. Forecasts suggest that stores in central London are to enjoy a 15%, what's the word? Uplift in sales this semester. Okay? Uplift. An uplift in sales this semester. Uplift now is a noun. Fifth sentence, where I'm going to write it, I think I'm going to write it over here if it doesn't get too confusing for you. Yeah. He looked upwards and saw a huge owl sitting at the top of his house. He looked upwards and saw a huge owl sitting at the top of his house. So he looked upwards. We know that this is an adverb. It's categorizing the way he looked. He looked upwards and saw a huge owl on the top of his house. Very well. Try to pronounce these words or these sentences after me. Try to repeat them. We need to upsize the entire computer system. We have noticed a sharp upturn in the economy. This meal uplifted my spirit. Forecasts suggest that stores in central London are to enjoy a 15% uplift in sales this semester. He looked upwards and saw a huge owl on the top of his house. Great. So by doing so, we finished our first prefix, which is up. We are still going to work with over, under, cross, co, con, a or add, e, and I said under. I think I did. And pro. These are the prefixes we'll be working with. We have just finished up. Don't miss our next videos. They will be about the other prefixes. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed, but more importantly, I hope you have learned. Okay, that's our goal here. Thank you very much for watching. Don't miss the other videos. Bye.